looks at you. Your hair looks good. You kind of have bedhead. It's sexy though.
Yeah.
I think it works.
I don't think so.
Well, for what's worth, I think it works.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all that matters.
But I would think our audience would probably say you look good too.
Well, some of them.
Yeah, not all of them. Here, look at me.
Maybe some of the homosexuals will have some say like, "Oh no, he's a monster," and I would agree.
Oh, you're no monster.
Oh no, no,
Yeah.
only sometimes.
Well, we all have our monster tendencies every now and then, right?
Buster the sack.
Yes, you are. But that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah. What do you got?
All right, I have got this. Well, this is massive. The largest strike with Amazon started today. It's 4 different states. It's what, baby?
Okay.
Yeah, it's California, New York, Atlanta, well, in Georgia, and Illinois.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know Hotlanta. I think that was from, what was it, the early 2000s?
Mm-hmm.
If ever I see anybody call it Hotlanta, usually if there's anybody from Atlanta, they usually roll their eyes and say, "Oh yeah, Hello 2000." I think it was Hello 2008 or something like that. But that's all right. There are 4 different Amazon locations in California. In New York, it's here in New York City, Skokie, Illinois, and Atlanta, Georgia. But massive strike. But Teamsters president, he's general president, Sean M. O'Brien, says, if your package is delayed during the holidays, you can blame Amazon's insatiable greed. We gave Amazon a clear deadline to come to the table and do right by our members. They ignored it. Because officially, the unions with the different locations in Amazon, who are part of Teamsters, at least most of them are, had put forward a request to Amazon leadership on Sunday, saying, well, actually, long before that, but Amazon leadership had to respond by Sunday to actually say, yeah, we'll actually sit down with you. Instead, Amazon leadership ignored it. So different unions around the different locations all around the country agreed, like, yep, we're going to go on strike. So they went on strike. Yeah. Now, of course, Amazon, their spokespeople for Amazon saying, oh, well, Teamsters, they're the ones coming in and doing the bullying. Right? Yeah, they're the scumbags. They're coming in and doing the bullying and trying to make people do things they don't want to do. Yeah. Because, of course, that's how it goes. A classic gaslighting.
Right.
So another President Sean M. O'Brien says, greedy executives are pushing thousands of hardworking Americans to the brink. Amazon rakes in more money than anybody. They subject workers to injury and abuse at every turn. And they illegally claim to be the rightful employer of nearly half their workforce. Because that's what they're doing. Because for the most part, these people in this they're independent contractors. That's spokespeople for Amazon said. These are not actually our employees. So just the Teamsters are misleading everybody. Like, no, you're being greedy. That's it. So again, solidarity with the union.
Yeah. Gotta fight for your right.
Absolutely. So hoping this is going to basically bring heads of Amazon forward to say, all right, fine.
They're gonna make money.
They will.
And we're a shareholder of Amazon. And that's the thing. So if I don't use Amazon.
Yeah.
But we own the stock.
Yeah.
If I'm sure if people were to pay, instead of what is it for Amazon Prime a year? How much?
I don't think it's a year. I think it's every month.
Every month, if they up at $5 so that people could have decent fucking wages, I think most people would go for that.
But that actually involves giving people decent wages, and oligarchs don't want to do that. When it comes down to it, how do oligarchs keep their money? They don't spend it. They don't give it to anybody else.
That's why if you want people buying shit, you got to make them have money.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for the essentials.
Yeah.
But then again, that's what Amazon sells mostly anymore. It's the essentials.
Oh, they sell all sorts of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, they do. In a little while, there's medical care within.
There is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Actually, they're getting sued over one. One of the some doctor through them prescribed something for somebody over just one kind of online portal visit,
Okay.
and they OD'd or they died the next day.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So they're getting sued.
Okay. Yeah, because it's definitely something. There should be a medical practitioner that can keep an eye on things, at least as best as they can.
Yeah, I mean, I know it sounds fucked up, and I don't want to diminish what happened, but I think for the most part it's good, because not good that somebody died, of course, because if it was my loved one, I wouldn't like it. But
yeah, I'm sorry.
For the most part, I think more people get treated than not treated. So I don't think that, suing them, of course, and forcing them to do a better, reinventing the wheel a little bit on their end, I think would be good. But I don't think they should throw the baby out with the bathwater.
I get that.
Unless they don't want the baby.
Yeah. But even just thinking of it too, it really doesn't seem like reinventing the wheel. They need medical care.
I'm saying
that's it.
What I'm saying, Amazon's model of how they do it now, I think is fine. They just need a little tweaking, because obviously it didn't work all the way, but I'm sure obviously it did work for like over 90% of the people, because that's the only one I remember hearing about. Yeah.
So maybe they, of course, no reinventing the wheel, tweak it. Like you actually have a doctor. Well, of course, if it's going to be online, that's great. There's during COVID lockdowns, everything was via Zoom. Everything was telemedicine.
That's a lot of it was.
Yeah. So it's just, keep that going.
Yeah.
You need to have a doctor needs to actually be speaking with somebody, speaking with a patient, not just writing prescriptions and sending them out.
So.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently the White House hid, according to the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah.
The White House functioned with a diminished Biden charge.
Yep. You said that.
No,
Why no? You've been saying that for
I have
a long time.
Jill was running shit.
Yeah, I mean, I said I didn't see any evidence of that. Now the Wall Street Journal is saying. I mean, I didn't read the article, but.
So what you're saying is you didn't believe me when I said it.
What I was
but
saying
now
is,
you believe the Wall Street Journal.
I'm not
over me.
I'm not saying that. I'm being skeptical of Wall Street Journal too.
Oh, okay, the Wall Street Journal. I'm sure that's like the Inquirer to you.
No, not the Inquirer.
Yeah,
not that.
Somebody's liberal as you. What? Just because it's not on fucking HuffPo?
No, not like that. But
it goes
it's
on
definitely
HuffPo.
No, not
you
even
would say
that.
That's probably bullshit too.
Yeah, no, but it is. It's like a lot. Unfortunately, what we've seen, especially over the past few years or so, a lot of traditionally conservative papers have been, continuing on their path, but then other media outlets have been going further right because they've been bought out by far right billionaires.
Also,
millionaires. Yeah, so it's
also,
I'm saying I'm skeptical.
I'm saying like the New York Post has been getting a little liberal.
Really?
I think so.
Okay.
They've been reporting it that CEO shooter.
Yeah, Luigi Mangione.
Yeah, federal charges on him now, and I think they put federal charges on him because their parents are wealthy.
And maybe you think that's a liberal thing?
No, I just think that's separate.
Well, because you said New York Post is going liberal.
Yeah, I just think that's for them to report that. It's a very liberal thing. But you got to poop.
I don't know. Let me see. I'll go see.
It's a very liberal thing of like, oh, you see, the feds are going after this Robin Hood of sorts. Which is a problem.
Oh, he was on the toilet. He's gonna go poop in a bit. But it seems.
You gonna go poopies?
Yeah, he's gonna poop.
Poopies, little good boy,
he's
on the top
of
the toilet.
Yeah, we love that. Again, no litter box. He uses the toilet, but he usually.
He just peed before. We're sitting out here, and I hear tinkle in the toilet. I'm like, oh, he's going potty.
Yep. A lot of times especially if he has to poop, he calls out a little bit because he wants an audience for it.
Again.
I want me to go cheer him on. All right.
Or else he's gonna be like fucking. Really.
All right, baby. Here we go. Is it time to poop?
Yeah, he'll get up on top of the toilet, do his business, and.
All right, we have to walk around, get loosened up.
He's got to run around the apartment a little bit.
Here we go, baby. Here we go.
He's getting chased around.
He does. Things up. Yeah, loosen things up. But yeah, that doesn't sound.
Watch it. He's going to jump on that chair.
Oh, yeah, I believe it.
Whoa.
Wow, how'd you do that, kitty? But that doesn't seem liberal at all to me. That just seems like news.
We can agree to disagree, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can. And we do agree to disagree on something.
We disagree a lot.
We do.
And once you realize you're wrong, like just before when you're saying about Wall Street Journal.
Well, I was wrong about that. What was I wrong
You
about?
will be once you find out.
Once I find out.
Once Joe Biden actually confesses.
Oh, I see. So she's got to confess now. Is she
apparently in your book she does, because everything else is bullshit. No, she's confessing to fucking writing, concealing that Joe was fucking losing his mind for the last few years. Which, honey, there's nothing wrong with that. You know that, right? That's what happens when you're fucking 132.
You think he's 132?
Up here he is.
Oh, you think so? So you think his brain is older than the rest of his body?
Yeah.
How do
my
that?
body inside, as you know, is fucking frail. All right. In my youthful look, except the hair. All right.
Oh, you have great hair.
The rest of me is falling apart.
Oh, Panda.
Right?
My poor
Perfect
baby.
example.
Yeah, my poor Panda.
You don't see me on the pitcher's mound pitching for the Yankees, right?
You're not, but did you ever want to pitch for the Yankees?
No.
Well, then why would you?
I'm just saying.
Well, that's the whole thing. You're saying a lot of stuff. And
we didn't want to be president. Jill did.
Oh, wait.
Jill was running shit. And if I wanted to vote for Jill, which I didn't vote for Biden either.
Wow.
I voted for fucking
Mark Charles.
Mark Charles.
We both voted for Mark
We were
Charles.
fucking delegates. Right?
We were electors.
Electors for him.
Mm-hmm. If he would have won the popular vote, we would have gone up to Albany and would have put in the vote for New York State. But Mark Charles didn't win the popular vote, which is a shame. Yeah. I mean, Biden did a damn good job. You don't think so?
Jill did.
You see that whole thing?
Jill.
I know you keep saying that.
Dr. Jill. Is that like Dr. Phil?
Is that what it is?
Her and Dr. Phil.
Oh, you think that Dr. Jill Biden and Dr. Phil are having sex?
I wouldn't like to think that.
Well, you just did that.
Disgusting image.
But you just did that.
That's a disgusting image.
I mean, I didn't bring that up. You just did that. So you're clearly thinking it. How long have you been thinking this?
On my shoulder. I'm wishing it weren't true, but it probably is.
How so? What evidence is there, Liz?
I don't know, honey, because they're both fucking liars.
How so?
Dr. Phil's not a doctor.
He's not. It's true.
Okay.
It's true.
All right.
Now, Dr. Jill Biden actually is a doctor.
But she's not president.
She's not.
She acted like it.
But
just like Dr. Phil acts like a fucking doctor. Means they're both frauds.
But you see the whole thing, like you said, she acted like it. I never saw any evidence of that.
She didn't act like she didn't have to act like it.
But you
she
just
just
said
fucking
she
carted Joel around like a fucking,
But you just said,
had him around on dollies, pushing him around like a fucking paper tiger.
But wait a minute, you just said she acted like president. But then you said she didn't act like president.
She acted like a president in the fucking daily briefings when he would sit there like a fucking, a fucking lump on a log.
So you think he sits there like a lump on a log?
No.
No?
I don't know what a lump on a log sits like.
I have no idea. You brought this up.
You know what I mean? I'm in a cranky mood.
I know, I can tell.
You're just really stoking the fire of my ire.
I know. I'm just gonna you're coming out with stuff, and I'm just making sure. I'm making sure that you repeat what you're saying so that you can recognize that you're saying these things.
See,
I'm not coming out with
you're pulling the strings behind the scenes of a great man.
No pulling the strings. I'm repeating what you're saying.
Right, you're like Joe Biden.
Yeah. Is that I'm like Jill Biden?
I'm trying to twist my words. And,
is that so? Jill Biden is twisting.
Like half the people are probably like, oh, you're not really like Tim's show, it's Jolynn's show. I would agree on that.
Is that what the
people don't tune in for me? They tune in for you.
Oh, our listeners.
How does she put up with it? Can't be married, that fucking idiot.
Our listeners definitely tune in for you because you are a lot more entertaining than I am. So.
Oh, is that right? Is that right? How do you figure that?
Because I experienced this, having been married to you for as long, been with you for as long as we've been together, I'm still entertained by you.
Hey, little man, you lied, right? Stop licking your balls.
He's licking his hiney.
Licking his balls. Or lack of balls.
Yeah, because he was fixed by the time we had adopted him at 5 months old.
He's a good boy.
He is.
I'd be licking my balls too if I could.
Oh, I know you would, baby. I know.
Well, not right now.
Yeah.
I do have a little bit of class.
That would be for a whole other audience.
There's you fans? No, only fans.
Yeah, there's an audience for it, I'm sure. It's just probably not. I mean, maybe some of our listeners might enjoy that. Oh, man.
Knowing our audience, maybe.
You never know.
You never know.
Well, either way,
you never know.
We always appreciate you for whatever reason you listen to us or watch our videos or anything. Yeah.
In the Philippines.
Yeah, true. Is it Philippines? Are they the top ones now?
Iran? I don't know.
I don't know. Singapore,
Japan,
Iran,
Finland.
Yeah.
China. Oh, Honorable Tim-san. Oh, Timbuktu. Where's Timbuktu?
Timbuktu is in Africa. I don't know. Actually, now that you mentioned it, I don't. Again, ignorance on my part. I'm not sure which country.
I didn't know Egypt was in fucking Africa.
Yeah, Middle East, which is part of. Oh, well, they're different. No, the Middle East is part of Africa. At least I think it is.
It is on top of Africa, the continent of Africa.
Yes.
Technically.
Now Timbuktu is in. It is.
But
in Mali.
But yeah, I didn't know that the tip of Africa, if you look on a map, or the continent of Africa, fucking Egypt is there.
Yeah.
Like Saudi Arabia, though. Saudi Arabia is north of that, right?
I think it's east of it, I think.
But it's not on the continent of Africa.
It's still part of the Middle East, so yes, it is part of it. At least from
not
what I understand.
On the continent of Africa is what I said.
It is, from what I understand. It is. At least I think it is.
You're not listening.
I am listening. It's on the continent of Africa. We're talking about Africa, right?
Yeah. Africa, little thing that looks like a bigger version of fucking Florida on a map.
Wait, you think Africa looks like Florida?
But a better version of it. It's bigger.
Oh, it's a lot bigger. Hell, it's a continent. There you go.
Right.
But yeah, I think
bigger crocodiles, because Florida only has alligators.
Yeah, except for further south, they have saltwater crocodiles.
Oh, there you go.
Like in the Everglades, they have saltwater crocodiles.
There you go.
Yeah. But I think all the countries in the Middle East are part of Africa.
Have crocodiles?
I don't know if all of them have crocodiles.
I don't think the ones in the desert have crocodiles.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I think the ones.
Maybe if you dig deep enough.
You think their crocodiles are like below ground?
You never know. You know, I sent you an article about there's another life form in the human body, right? They found.
What's the other life form?
I didn't read the article. I said to you, I don't want to read them. You think I just read the headlines and say, wow, Jolynn should read this because she'll read the whole article and then inform me. Give me the textbook version. I don't have to read that much. My eyes are going bad. I need better.
Baby.
I need to have my eyes to look at you.
Oh, Panda.
Not to read stupid articles.
I love you so. Yeah, that's one thing.
Informed articles.
I did not see that one. Here's a second. I'm looking up an email from you.
Well, maybe I'm going to fall asleep.
Oh, here we go. Scientists find new forms of life inside humans. Yeah. Okay, I didn't get to open this one yet. Okay, let's see. All right. They're considered visitors within the human body. They appear smaller than viruses most people learn about in basic biology. And rather than behaving like familiar microbes, they introduce themselves as something different. Oh. Okay, the discoveries came about when researchers began analyzing massive genetic libraries, searching for patterns that do not match any known organisms. Okay, scientists are calling these obelisks. Oh, stop, come on. They do not resemble any typical life forms, and their name comes from their distinctive shape. All right. Mark Pfeiffer, who is a cell and developmental biologist from the University of North Carolina, says, the more we look, the crazier we see. Yeah, they resemble what scientists call viroids, which are infectious loops of RNA known for their effects on plants. Huh. That's really interesting. So yeah, what are these? Okay. The health implications for humans remain unclear for these. RNA, or ribonucleic acid, is a vital molecule that plays several important roles in all living cells. Think of it as the messenger that helps turn the genetic instructions stored in DNA into the proteins that build and repair your body. Like for COVID, the vaccines it's an mRNA. Right. Within the RNA realm with that. Unlike DNA, which usually forms a double helix, RNA is typically single-stranded and can fold into different shapes to perform various functions. I find that so fascinating, how it can fold. What?
Yeah.
I still can't get over cells fold. Like when we went the other day to that
Yeah.
Yes.
Stem cell.
A stem cell foundation. They're talking
Yeah.
about how basically the cells fold to that's how it's able to pass on communications and how to develop, which is absolutely incredible. Yeah. Let me see.
How did they finally figure out it was folding with the AI was able to do that?
Oh, for the stem cells?
Yeah, I forgot how they said it.
Yeah, they'd actually use, well, for AI, they use it to make copies.
Right.
Yeah, so that's it. They didn't use AI to find out, but scientists were able to, just explore and study, and from there use AI to copy it, which is why coming up soon, within, was it 2026, it's going to be for mitochondrial.
Yeah.
Stem cell treatment.
That's crazy.
So that people who were you have mitochondrial issues, you're going to go blind, not to get stem cell treatment.
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
But yeah, like let me see now. Some RNA molecules can turn genes on and off, controlling when proteins are made and when and what are made. It's crucial for everything from development to responding to changes in your body. All right, yeah, now viruses often have protective shells made of proteins. Now, these obelisks seem to lack that familiar code. Instead, they carry RNA instructions around in tiny loops. Yeah, that makes sense. Just like, again, with COVID vaccine, mRNA passes on the information.
Right.
Just passes it on. By the sound of it, these obelisks operate the same way. But, again, what specifically are these and what scientists are just discovering these? Because these have probably been around for some time. Now it's about watching about how do these work, what happens. But I think that's pretty cool.
Right.
But yet saying not only are these obelisks found far and wide, they appear to be in different parts of the human body. They've cropped up in bacteria from the mouth and in those dwelling in the intestinal tract. Yeah. It's considered an evolutionary puzzle. Yeah, I'm very curious about where that's going to go. Fascinating, baby. I'm glad you brought it up because I hadn't read that article.
Yeah, glad you finally read it.
I did. Well, you had to bring it up. Yeah. I didn't because you.
What if I forgot? See, you got to read everything I send you. It's very important.
I know,
very
baby.
Important.
I know it is.
So important. I don't have to read them.
Oh, I know.
Imagine making me read them.
It's something. Well, and especially you're a speed reader, which is not a terribly effective way to read.
Oh, don't tell me.
Well, that's not a it's not a criticism of you. That's a criticism.
Sounds like it.
It's not. No, it's a criticism of speed reading. It's a training that's been done for years and years and years. That's just not terribly effective.
Sounds like it.
I'm not criticizing you. I'm criticizing speed
Certainly
reading.
Sounds like it.
No, I'm sorry. It sounds like it. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's a training that's ineffective. Oh yeah, and I just saw you have the mirror up. It was a picture of an article.
UK mirror.
The UK mirror. That's right. But it's it was a picture of Giselle Pellicot. Her husband was sentenced to 20 years in prison.
Wow.
Yeah. Because, they found him guilty because, again, he was organizing these mass rapes of his wife, Giselle, that he drugged. She would lose consciousness, and he would send messages out just saying, well, you can pay a certain amount of money and come. Oh, it's, the people, actually 50 more men were convicted and sentenced to prison over taking part of this. They're claiming we were told it was just a game, and she was pretending to be unconscious. French court said, nope, guilty.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Apparently the Superman dog is the head of the fucking world here.
Oh.
I don't know why. I read that somewhere else too. It's
okay. I hadn't heard anything. I hadn't heard anything about a Superman dog.
Well, you did now. See, honey, stick with me.
Of course.
A lot of shit.
I never know what I'm gonna learn.
No.
Oh man.
Go either. I'll look.
I'll look it up too. It's crypto dog.
Crypto.
Oh no, it's a comic book character.
But
okay.
Crypto, take us home.
Huh. Timmyboy is looking up on our other computer. Oh, yeah, they're bringing it up there. Well, I know Tim had sent me something else a few days ago too. The identity of Jack the Ripper may have been discovered.
Yeah.
is a man named Aaron Kosminski. This man, he was actually caught and imprisoned, actually put in a mental health facility because he attacked a woman. What?
I think people can see that though. Yeah, crypto.
Oh, wrong one.
Yeah, this one.
That one. Yeah. Oh, it's a movie trailer.
Yeah, but it's the dogs in there. It's like a Star Wars.
Yeah.
I think this is it. Come out.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, the dog, anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
All
good.
right.
That was really good.
Yeah.
But apparently the dog is something.
Okay.
No. Like the kid raising a flag like an Iwo Jima.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
July 11th.
Yes.
I'll give it a chance.
Yeah, definitely. Cute little dog.
Yeah.
Go adopt.
What was that?
Go adopt a dog.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially for the holidays.
Yeah. And not just for the holidays, go adopt them and keep them.
Permanent, right?
Yeah. And not just dogs, cats.
Older ones.
Yeah. It's true. Disabled ones.
Yeah.
One's missing limbs.
Yeah.
Because our little one, he's missing his front right leg, but he's not a disabled doggy. He's not a
gambling
doggy.
debts. They gotta teach him a lesson.
Oh, that's terrible.
We don't see him gambling anymore. And it worked. All right. With that, we gotta go.
Wow. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't gamble.
No. All right. We'll sign out of Podbean. Bye,
Yes.
everybody.
Yeah.